Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. I am Jen, for those of you who are new. And today I'm starting off in my kitchen. I have no idea why I'm actually paneling this area. You guys have seen it before, but I don't think you guys have seen some of the newer changes since spring and Easter. So why not share it again? I did want to share my Mother's Day from my hubby. And when I say my Mother's Day from my hubby, I really mean what I picked out and wanted. And then I just told him, this is my Mother's Day. Thrifted this cool pottery. I just love stuff like this. Someone made this and it's awesome. I get most of my stuff from either HomeGoods, Target, or I thrift it, and then some's from stores like Hobby Lobby. The shutter and the spoon and fork were both thrifted and I put it together. And this is a recent thrifted item I stuck up there. So we do have, like I said, plans for this area. We're going to do built-in benches that wrap around, and then this will be a square table, and it will really open up the space because right now it's pretty tight. My other rug was just hammered. I had it for 4 or 5 years and it was falling apart along the edges, and just, it was completely coming apart over here, and it was, you know, almost 5 years old. So this one's very neutral. It has kind of grays and taupe and white going through it. It was 99 bucks and it works perfectly in this space and it goes with all my colors. So this was one of my Mother's Day gifts. And then, because I wanted to break up all of the white in my open cabinets, I told my hubby I wanted wood shelves. So we went to Home Depot and I picked out the wood I liked, and for all four it was 55 bucks. I absolutely love how the wood contrasts with the white, and it looks so good with my cutting boards, some of my vintage cutting boards, and then a few that are new. I mean, they're not vintage, not new, but they're not vintage. So I love the wood, and it goes well with like the browns and stuff too. And it also looks really good and ties in with the pallet wood I have over here, as well as the pallet wood that I have going on over here. And there. My kindergartner is home, so he's watching a favorite YouTuber. Speaking of YouTube, so if you hear that noise, I apologize. But I got this roll with it little tag. It's wood from Walmart, and I just hung it on one of my vintage rolling pins, and this is my little above the fridge decor. And that's an old vintage feeding scooper right there. Farm feeding scoop. A lot of the stuff up here is also thrifted. The colander, the vintage French onion soup little bowls, the mugs with the brown and the beige, that big little vintage piece up there, and then I have some Rae Dunn, and these cute bowls right here are also thrifted. I actually picked up 6 of these, but I love that green and kind of jade, and then the brown. I also chalk painted the top of that vintage scale a light green, so those bowls were totally coming home with me. This is also another thrifted item. I got it for, I think, $1 or $2, and the guy's name is on the bottom and the date, which is 1984. It's solid wood. I'll just take it out and show you. Solid wood, so it's nice and sturdy. And I didn't even paint it. I thought of chalk painting it white, but I decided to keep it brown because it goes well with the brown I have in some of my dishes. and that grocery sign. So I was like, I'm not gonna paint it, plus that's more work, so I'm just gonna leave it. And my husband just screwed it up underneath and we're good to go. Oh, this is another thrifted goodie. See, I share all my thrifted goodies on Insta stories. So if you follow me on Insta stories, you've seen this. But this chunky, heavy duty pineapple I thrifted. And I literally just polished it with some nice furniture polish. And it cleaned up real well. So this guy was $3 and it's big. And I just have it sitting here to hold tomatoes and avocados. I also have a couple pineapples downstairs in my boho farmhouse decor, which I shared with you guys. The other thing I wanted to share with you guys is how I converted over from the plastic Miss Myers soap to these glass bottles. This one also had a sticker on it that said hand soap. This one says dish soap, and it was a total pain in the butt to take off, but I did get it off. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do the engraving. So this one will say hand soap. I'll also do the engraving to say dish soap. But they're glass, and so I just dump my Miss Myers into these. I love these so much more than the plastic Miss Myers because you can get so much more soap in them and it just lasts longer. For today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, and if you like home decor, DIY, home improvement, house tours, especially around the holidays, then please subscribe so you guys can be in the know when I post a new video. And thank you guys again for tuning in. I will see you guys again very soon. Bye!